a real quick another supplemental video log about Season 2. It's on Tribble again, still. And we're going to take a quick little look at the Dabo minigame. To play Dabo, you can play it at two places. I'm not sure of the other station's name, but primarily DS9, Quark's Bar. Currently, the Lita hologram isn't on Tribble. I still believe they're getting the voiceover work done from Chase Masterson, but you can still play the game. And you just walk up to the table and click Play Dabo. And that's going to bring up a window, and you can go through a little tutorial and play it. Now, Dabo, as we've discussed a little in the podcast in the past, is basically a mixture of what appears to be a roulette and a slot machine. Because they never really explained the rules or how the game was played in the show, so Cryptic kind of had to finagle their own method of playing. It's basically roulette in that there's three wheels and they spin randomly, and then it's a slot machine in the fact that the more shapes and the more colors and numbers you match up equals more winning. And there are randoms such as, wild icons, like, hitting 3 sevens in a slot machine or 3 cherries or whatever. So we're going to play. Now, the game starts and everyone around the table is playing bets, and you can bet with energy credits or latinum. Now, if you're like a lot of us and you have a lot of energy credits, you can play with those and not really lose anything. The maximum bet is 100 of either amount, and you can basically pick any of the slots available on the wheel. And I'm just going to pick 3 slots and place a bet. I've bet 300 energy credits, a max of 100 credits or 100 latinum for each slot. And the game's limited by, how many people are playing. As you can see, all the slots. And as you can see here, I won. This one I won 150 latinum on because I matched up 3 shapes of 3 triangles. And the more I match, the more I win. Now, it is pretty random. It's pretty much RNG. And there's not a whole lot of skill involved. You can kind of spread your bets out, That's, I guess, about as only influence as you have on the thing. Because, I don't think you're going to win as much if you just put your 3 slots right next to each other when something on the other side of the board may have hit a really good match. Now, as I said, I won another 215 latinum. Now, there are some pretty cool ways to get really big prizes. If you hit the info button here, you're going to see basically what they call the Dabo payouts, and it's going to give you a list of everything you can hit to win. And the more you hit, if you get 3 of something or 4 of something, the more it pays out in a bigger percentage. There's a few wilds, such as 3 of the little Ferengi Dabo icon, 3 of the little wormhole swirly sign, 3 of the DS9 icon. Those net 200,000% higher winnings than something else. But that's got to be pretty extremely rare, because it is all RNG. Now, you're probably wondering, what can I do with my Dabo winnings? Well, there's already some things. If you turn right around and go over to Woody, the NPC, and click him, he's got some hollow emitter devices you can place on your ship. And they start off in a traditional green, blue, purple, so you go all the way from basically magical, unique to epic. And they basically are just little hollow emitters. If you've ever done the science ability where you throw out the hollow emitter ships, basically the same thing. And I don't really understand why there's a difference in the rarity. I guess it's more rare if you want an Undine hollow emitter. I don't think they actually do more damage. If they did more damage or had more survivability, that would make sense. So, and they don't cost too much. Like the first ones, let's scroll up here. My little HUD will work with me. 20,000 gold press latinum, and I've already get 10. So it's not too hard to easily rack up the latinum. And there's going to be other stuff you can buy with latinum. I haven't exactly found out, other things you can buy with it. But right now you do have some options. So Dabo's pretty fun. It's the first of the other minigame being the anomaly stuff, and that's kind of cool. So definitely check out that stuff in Season 2 updates on Tribble. As always, you can find more podcasts and more supplemental video logs at RedShirtArmy.com. You can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/RedShirtArmy. And if you want to catch us live every week on Ustream, we're live Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern-ish at ustream.tv/channel/RedShirtArmy. See you guys later.